This theory starts as the proposal starting point of study is the change of the international economic pattern. The rapid flow of the international capital and the development of multinational companies after the 1960s. Thus, the rapid rise of the capital flow and multinational corporations in 1970s has a great impact on the allocation of the international resources. And Dunning realized this rapid change in the economy and believed the single theory can hardly give the scientific explanation to the reality of the economy, and he believes only the comprehensive research can be meaningful. While paying the attention to the purpose, condition, and ability of the capital flow, he made a comprehensive study of the direct investment, international trade, and location selections. The basic contents of international production compromise theory is that the enterprises at least have the three ways to engage in the international economy. That is export, direct investment, and technology transfer. The combination of the specific advantage of ownership, market internationalization, and location determines whether an enterprise have the advantage of the foreign investment compared with other enterprises, or whether it can exploit the advantage through export and technology transfer. Ownership specific advantage and the market internationalization advantage is necessary for multinational companies of the foreign investment, but they don't decide an enterprise the investment activity through the direct investment and location specific advantage is the sufficient condition of the multinational companies to get the foreign investments. So the first the two conditions are necessary condition, but the last one, the location is a sufficient condition. Though we should have the specific location specific advantage to make this direct investment to happen. And the content of this promise theory is ownership specific advantage refers to the enterprise has special organization management ability, advantages in financing characteristics, and advantage in technology, economies of scale and monopoly position, and other abilities and advantages in quick in the to gain the product differentiation. Those advantages provide a great advantage over economies in the country where they invest their capital and allowing them to overcome the additional costs and institutional and cultural risk of producing abroad. Market internationalization advantage refers to that internal market internalization. Internal means to become inside advantage. That refers to the ability of enterprise to internalize the basic advantage of the ownership. Due to the incompleteness of the external market, such as the lack of the price comparability and for the new products, and it's difficult to negotiate in the situation of the oligopoly markets, and the specific advantage of the ownership of the enterprises may be hit and lost. And the internalization refers to the expansion of a production and operation system and the formation of the internal business space. The implementation of better allocation of resource in the internal to overcome the disadvantage of trading in the external markets. These two advantages Those two advantages if the organization those two advantages can now determine whether the enterprise can direct invest. That is, with the ownership, if the organization with the ownership specific advantage and the internal advantage, they can gain the profit through the exports, but only has ownership specific advantage. Can it only make the can only through the technology transfer to join the international economy and the profits. So the location specific advantage is very important and is a sufficient condition for investments. That is refers to the labor cost of the host country, marketing conditions, and the demand, tariffs and non-tariff barriers, various policies of the host government, etc. That is the soft and hard condition of international investment. It explains why companies must invest in the country. And the simple explanation of the this theory, compromise theory, is as the equation I write down here. That is, the ownership by the foreign direct investment is equal to the ownership specific advantage plus market internalization advantage plus the location specific advantage.